Okay, this is my list of the skull bones. And here is my skull. And this is the frontal bone right here. And the parietal bone is right here. The temporal bone is right here. The occipital bone is right here. The coronal structure is right here. The sagittal plane runs down the middle. The squamous suture goes through the temporal and the parietal right here. The lambdoid suture is this Y right here. It breaks off into a Y form. The nasal bone is right here, the bridge of the nose. The maxilla bone is right here, the bones that hold the teeth. The mandible is right here, which is the jaw. The mental foramen, I don't know if you can see it. It is right here, this hole right there. The mandibular ramus is on the side, right here. I hold it up, right here. The mandibular notch is right there, where it meets. The mandibular condyle, did I say that right? The mandibular condyle is right here. If you can see that point right there. The coronoid process of the mandible is right here. The one that looks like a crown. The zygomatic bone is right here. Can you see that? The sphenoid bone, let's see, is right there on the side here. The ethmoid bone is right here. I'll turn it aside. The lacrimal bone is right here, this pit right here. The nasolacrimal bone is right here. The supraorbital foramen is right here. The infraorbital foramen is right here. Try my finger on it. Right there. Oh. The superior orbital fissure is right here. The inferior orbital fissure is right here. The vomer bone is right here. This bone right here in the middle. The perpendicular plate of the ethmoid bone is right here, inside the nose. The middle and inferior conch. Middle and inferior conch. Let's see, there's the inferior, and the middle is up here. The anterior nasal spine is right there. The point right there. The external auditory meatus is right here. Let's see, right here. There. That is the external auditory meatus. The glabella is right here. The greater and lesser wing of the sphenoid bone. Let's see, right here. That is the greater and lesser. The foramen ovale is right here. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. The foramen lacrum is right here. Just 2 holes under the sphenoid. The foramen spinosum is right there. So the carotid canal. The carotid canal. Let's see here. I'm going to show you this view. The carotid canal is right here. The jugular is right there. The palatine bone is by the teeth, which would be, you can look on the inside right here. The incisive fossa, which is really hard to see, and it would be right back in here, right behind the teeth right there. Let's see if I can go behind that. Right back here. Okay. The greater palatine foramen, which is right here. The foramen magnum is right here. I lost my spot. The mastoid process is right here. This point right here. The styloid process is this point right here. The styloid mastoid foramen is right here, in between the mastoid and the styloid, right here. The crista galli is right here. The cribriform plate are right here. The stella turcica would be right here. I don't know if you can see that. The internal auditory meatus is right here.